Well, I don't need to tell you, but we are in unprecedented times around the world. As a result, we won't be able to hold live in-person classes this semester. But we will rely on a lot of technology to try to bridge the huge distances between many of us. Let's talk a bit about how this course will work. We're going to use a blend of pre-recorded content, kind of like this, and live discussions. The course content is organized into modules that correspond to each week. Within each module, you'll find a set of pre-recorded lectures. The lectures will be a mixture of informational type videos and more lecture presentation-based lectures. Each week's lectures are broken down into a number of parts. Before you watch the lectures, it's a good idea to check out the week's readings, which is also in the module under the aptly named Readings heading. I will upload a variety of short readings for you to work through each week. Once you have completed the readings and watching the lecture videos, please navigate to the quizzes portion of the Canvas site. There you'll find a quick 4 to 5 question quiz about the week's lectures. Working on your own, please be sure to complete the quiz before the posted deadline. Depending on the week's topic and the amount of reading that is assigned for you each week, I'll try to balance the lectures not to exceed a combined time of 2 hours when considering the time it takes to do the readings and videos. I'm working hard to make sure that they move quickly and are entertaining to watch. On your end, please make sure to take time to watch every video and take notes. Note-taking will not only help you remember the content, but it's a good way to stay engaged with the online lectures. This covers our 2-hour class sessions. We'll conduct the Friday 1-hour class sessions as a live conversation on Zoom. Though the platform may change as needed, I will provide advance notice and an invite to the class calendar each week. To prepare for the live discussions, you'll submit one comment, stating something that you learned, something you found interesting, or even something that you wish I discussed, and a question about the content before the start of the live session. I've provided an example response in the course Canvas site under Files, Instructions, and you'll need to submit the comment and question by the posted deadline via the Canvas website under the Assignments tab each week. I will read a sample of comments and answer questions all anonymously during the session. You'll also have the opportunity to ask questions or make comments spontaneously throughout the session. We'll also experiment with using the messaging and teamwork application Slack to have breakout sessions or group discussions. I've posted instructions on how to download, install, and join the class discussion via Slack on the course Canvas site under Files, Instructions. Slack is also a great way to contact me or the TA if you have questions or comments about the class. I prefer it over email as it can be much less formal and is less likely to be missed in the deluge of emails I already get. I do expect each of you to attend the live session. I know that life gets in the way of our plans, and some of us are in very different time zones. I will record the live session, so if you're unable to attend live, please be sure to take time to watch the discussion as soon as possible. In our first live session, I'll discuss the course content, assessments, and other expectations, and answer any questions you might have. Finally, a little bit more about me. So I'm brand new to the University of Auckland and the School of Architecture and Planning. Previously, I was an assistant professor, which is equivalent to a lecturer here in transportation planning at the Georgia Institute of Technology in the United States. My PhD training is in urban planning, and I research and write extensively about transportation and infrastructure related topics. Much of my work is in using big data and specialized modeling to measure the effects of travel behavior and assess the environmental and equity outcomes of different transportation policies. This class is being offered completely online this semester since I'm not able to be in Auckland. Just prior to my move from the United States to New Zealand, the COVID pandemic worsened and New Zealand borders were closed, leaving me in the United States for the time being. The world is an entirely different place than when I decided to make the move to the University of Auckland. Luckily, technology has advanced enough that I believe we can achieve all of our course learning outcomes in an online format. But this is the first time that I have taught this particular class, and the first time that this class has been taught online. It may not be perfect, and we may stumble here and there, but with patience and some feedback from you, I know that we can have a great semester. So for those of you in Auckland, I hope to meet you soon in person. Those of you still overseas, I hope that you stay safe and healthy and that we can all meet in Auckland before too long. One last note before we go. I maintain a virtual open door policy. So please, if you have any questions or concerns at all, whether it's about this class, planning in general, or about anything else really, please don't hesitate to send me an email or a Slack message.